Hey, Drew here, and I'm going to be doing my live reaction to the final trailer for Black Widow. I'm excited for this trailer. I hope it's not just recycled footage from previous trailers. I don't really have a ton of thoughts about this movie in general. I mean, I think the cast is great. I'm concerned because it is a prequel, and I just don't find prequels that interesting. I was way more interested in this movie before Endgame, and I knew the fate of the character of Black Widow and what type of movie this would be. But hopefully, it's still interesting. I feel like Endgame has kind of spoiled us for movies with stakes in this universe because it's hard to go back to just the run of the mill normal Marvel movie once you've had a movie like Endgame where characters died and the whole universe was at stake and it felt like the whole universe could actually be damaged. So I'm going to start the video in 1 second, but if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing just so you can see more videos like this. And if you have thoughts, please let me know in the comments. All right, here we go.
I tell people my sister moved out west. You're a science teacher. Your husband, he renovates houses?
Not true at
You're
all.
thinking about moving, but you're gonna wait until the interest rates go down.
That's not my story.
I love Florence Pugh.
Before I was an Avenger, I made mistakes. And a lot of enemies.
His call sign's Taskmaster. He
Yeah.
controls the Red Room. They're manipulated. Fully conscious, but no choices.
How does that
I
work?
should have come back for you. How many others are there?
Enough.
Such a movie line.
We have to go back to where it all started. So they never do that to anyone again.
We're a family. We fight with you.
You won't win.
I've always found it best.
Claws? What is
Look
he?
into the past.
Black Panther?
Okay, you got a plan, or shall I just stay duck and cover?
My plan was to drive us away.
Well, your plan sucks.
At some point, we all have to choose between what the world wants you to be and who you are. I made my choice. I'm done running. Here's what's gonna happen.
Natasha, don't slouch.
I'm not slouching.
You're gonna get the back hunch.
Listen to your mother.
Oh my god, this.
Up.
All right, enough. All of you.
I didn't say anything. That's not fair.
So there was some new footage there, but a lot of the same footage, just a little bit more of the visual effects look like they're done, so they have a few cooler shots. But, it's not like there is anything that's redefining how I see this movie, which would be surprising, quite frankly, considering it's a Marvel movie. And, basically, you know what to expect going in with a Marvel movie. If you expect more than that, then you're stupid. I think I'm not that interested in the villain Taskmaster. I know a lot of people seem obsessed with him, but to me, he just seems like generic Marvel bad. I think the humor doesn't seem very funny. They don't really have any characters, though, that you would think would be funny. The only character that seems like he would be a funny character is David Harbour's Red Guardian, but the humor is just not landing for me. I think the action looks good. I didn't see any mind-blowing action sequences like in Winter Soldier. Like in the trailers for Winter Soldier, though, I don't really remember thinking that the action sequences looked mind-blowing either. I'm hoping this lands on the Winter Soldier spectrum of Marvel, but I feel like the cool thing about Winter Soldier back in the day was that it felt surprisingly grounded for being a Marvel movie. Like, there were a lot of fights in that movie that you just felt like they were just people fighting. And this looks a lot more CGI heavy. And, you know, I'll never stop complaining about how much CGI there is in movies, so don't ask me to, but I guess I just have to kind of get used to it because it's not going to change anytime soon. But what were your thoughts? Did you like this trailer? Did you notice anything that I didn't bring up? What do you think? Do you think this looks more exciting than most Marvel movies? Less exciting than most Marvel movies? Where does it land in your range for excitement? Let me know in the comments. And as always, please subscribe.